About time. Finally, after some time. Number 1. The soccer team won today. About time. Number 2. It's about time to get up, lamb. Be about to. Be close to. Be ready to. Number 1. I was about to leave when the rain began. Number 2. Letter A. What are you doing, John? Letter B. I'm about to take a shower. Be not about to. It's formal, not having a wish or a plan to. Number 1. Susan wasn't about to help me with my homework. Number 2. Liam wasn't about to give me any of his soda. Number 3. Letter A. Are they coming with us? Letter B. They are not about. Above all, of highest importance. I like sports, but above all I like the marathon and swimming. According to Hoyle, not correct or not honest. Number 1. It's not according to how to hit a man of goodwill. Number 2. It's not according to how to answer back your parents. Ace in the hole. Important thing. Person or strategy just to take advantage or win. If I want to win the handball game, I'll have to take out my ace in the hole. Acid rock. Music in which loudness and beat predominate over melody. When we were younger, we used to spend most of our time listening to acid rock and drinking beer. Across the board, for all included. Number 1. The school gave its teacher staff an across-the-board pay raise. My boss gave us across-the-board instructions. Across the board, equally for everybody. Number 1. I want you to hand out these tickets across the board. Number 2. The school board raised the pay of all the teachers across the board. Act up. To behave badly. Number 1. Children are acting up after knowing that they are not going to be taken to the cinema. Number 2. Stop acting up, kid. Act up. To work around poorly. Number 1. I have my car checked because it's acting up. Number 2. My cell phone is acting up again. Add fuel to the flame. Increase the problem. Beardy is furious because she thinks her boyfriend is having a love affair, and you add fuel to the flame when you told her that you saw him in his car with Daniel. Add insult to injury, as if it wasn't enough. Number 1. My team lost the game yesterday, and to add insult to injury, the best player was sent off. Number 2. I'm broke and I have a job interview today. To add insult to injury, my car ran out of gasoline. After all, thinking it better. Number 1. I know I said I wouldn't go to the USA last year, but I went after all. Number 2. The teacher's answer said that she wouldn't change my final grade, but she changed it after all. After all, for some good reason. Number 1. Monica says I can't drive my car. Why not? It's my car after all. Number 2. Adriana baked a cake yesterday. Today, her friends plan out to share it with her. They should share it with her because she baked it after all. after one's own heart, the one's liking. Number 1. Intellectuals are people after my own heart because they are always at the forefront of knowledge. Number 2. You're a man after my own heart because you say that the English language is important in professional fields. Go against the grain with someone cause anger or discomfort because of something. Number 1. His right way to treat the workers went against the grain with me very much. Number 2. I can't stand seeing aggressive people hurling abuse at nice people. It really goes against the grain with me. A hell of a, one hell of a, incredible, very. Number 1. I won the handball game thanks to a hell of a stroke that sent the ball far from my opponent's reach. Number 2. It has been a hell of a long time to be sitting working on the computer. All wit. Wrong. Number 1. My friends are all wit if they think that I won't pass the next English exam. Number 2. The teacher is all wit because he says that I copied during the exam. At once. At the same time. Number 1. If we push the door at once, we'll be able to open the door. Number 2. They have to start all at once so that the competence is valid. All of a sudden, suddenly. Number 1. We were watching a video when all of a sudden the light went off. Number 2. I was trying to sleep, but all of a sudden the phone rang. All out, with determination or power. Number 1. I go all out to win the marathon. Number 2. I work all out to make a fortune.